Hello everyone and welcome to Read Advice, and today we're reviewing the monster film Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the fourth film in the Monsterverse franchise, and let's find out if the battle between Godzilla and Kong is worth the hype. So Godzilla vs. Kong happens after the events of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. To be exact, it is 5 years after the events of that film, and the world experiences some sort of peace from the Titans, as Godzilla hasn't shown up since his battle with King Ghidorah. Another known Titan, Kong, is currently housed inside a huge facility in Skull Island, monitored by Monarch. But when Godzilla suddenly reappears and causes massive destruction and death, talks begin if the world needs to find a way to rid off these titans for good. Unknown to most, Godzilla actually appears whenever he feels the presence of another titan, one that threatens his reign. In this case, the mysterious company Apex Industries with their secret project caused a massive spike of energy that lured Godzilla. On the other side of the globe, Kong and his protectors are convinced by Apex Industries that in order to protect Kong and the planet from an enraged Godzilla long term, they must find his former home deep within the Earth's core and leave Kong there. On their way to Antarctica, which is the entrance to the Earth's core, an epic clash between the two titans begins as Godzilla is able to find the convoy carrying Kong, who will emerge victorious in the battle between Earth's most powerful creatures. Now, before we start with our review on Godzilla vs. Kong, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also give a like, share this video, or leave a comment to show your support to our channel. If you're looking for monster versus monster action, then Godzilla vs. Kong won't disappoint, as it delivers undeniably massive, thrilling, and even creative fights between these two behemoths. In fact, this not only happens once, but numerous times in set pieces that were crazy well shot and well choreographed. Sadly, for those looking for a more human touch, they'll definitely feel the deficiencies of this film a lot more in this extremely monster-driven experience. If we're being frank, the Monsterverse franchise has been a topsy-turvy experience, and it takes a certain kind of taste in films to really appreciate what it's gunning for. Godzilla vs. Kong felt like a middle ground film, bringing the good elements that made the previous films feel special, while still having the same deficiencies at its worst moments. It's not the worst film in the series, but it's also not the best. The biggest issue we had with Godzilla vs. Kong was the same element that actually made it quite enjoyable, and that is Godzilla and Kong. As an action film, this was surprising in a lot of ways, but trust us when we say that the film doesn't pull any punches when it comes to its fights. The set pieces are massive, over the top, and expectedly silly, but in a very good way. These fights were shot well and even gave audiences the chance to be within the fight. And they even had some emotions between these legendary monsters. Unfortunately, being too centered on the monsters themselves, the film totally forgot to develop its human characters. In particular, there's this massive disconnect between the major human-centric stories that surround the film. Some even felt like they were just put there to give the film a chance to explain a lot of its magical science mumbo-jumbo critical to understand what was happening on screen. The story itself and the progression of scenes were scattered and nonsensical, and the film definitely had a lot of basic loopholes and scene inconsistencies that it gave us the occasional chuckle. But overall, considering that this is a film based on fantastical ideas already, most of these can be considered forgivable and part of the illusion, lore, and magic. While Godzilla vs. Kong definitely ain't perfect, there's no denying that this was highly entertaining at its core, and pits two behemoths in a very satisfying and emotional manner. Our rating for Godzilla vs. Kong is 3.5 reels out of 5. If you've reached this point in our video, thank you for watching our review on Godzilla vs. Kong, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you and have a good day ahead.